2025 turkey season. Driving into a farm, a lot of birds. That's where I killed one just a few days ago. I'm bringing my beautiful wife. What do you think, babe?
I'm pretty excited.
Well, we're pulling in.
We should have got up earlier.
Yep, and there's two toms right there. I knew that this would happen, but you know, we had to meet a new babysitter and watch the kids and all that stuff. So we're gonna go set up around the corner here, put up the blind, and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's the last day of the 2025 turkey season here in Kentucky. What are we doing, honey?
We're trying to get a bird. Yeah. And there's two toms right over this hill. It was really exciting. We came in and saw them, so we're late to get here. And it's probably my fault, but we're here. And
How far away are they?
did you say 400 yards?
Yeah, about 400 yards, just over the rise.
400 yards away.
We circled around, we parked by the barn. I knew the direction that they'd be headed, and there's a hog wire fence over the right side of the blind. Hopefully they won't want to cross that, they'll come right up the tree line. But they're about 400 yards away, and we parked by the barn, we walked right through, and I drug my wife through the sloppy, wet, tall, grassy field, so we're both soaking wet.
Yeah.
But she's a trooper.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Well, we hightailed it up here and saw them right when we got up here. Sean saw them. It was really exciting. I actually had no idea I could get excited about a turkey hunt. I'm pretty fired up right now. So now we're just sitting and waiting. Sean's been calling a little bit. Like he said, you don't want to call too aggressive. The late season.
That's right.
Okay. Can't be too aggressive now.
Yeah.
Them birds had enough.
Yeah, they've been breeding a lot, and they're tired.
So I brought some cards. Because we are here for the long sit.
Do we have snacks?
We've got snacks
Tons
and
of
cards.
snacks. And we're going to put our black face masks on here in a second, because
But I wanted to look nice for the video.
absolutely. I did my my foundation this morning. You probably can't even tell. It looks natural. But I'm really good at it. So, all right, here we go. Okay. All right, let's go get a big old gobbler last day. Let's do it. Oh my God. Tell me what to do. Don't take this easy on. Get the gun up. Get the gun up. I'll tell you when to shoot, okay, honey?
Here.
Not yet.
Oh my God.
Not yet.
How do I line it up?
Line up both beads right in the base of their head. I'll tell you
I
when to
only
shoot.
see one bead.
Okay, just one bead. That's fine. The bird on the left. Take him. Now. You got him, baby. We got. How quick of a hunt was that?
Oh my God. We didn't have earplugs. My ears are ringing. Oh, that's amazing.
How long were we sitting here hunting?
Literally
20 minutes.
I just pulled out the cards. We were about to play a game. Oh God. Oh my God. And then they popped right up. Oh, that's so exciting.
We're done.
We're done. Oh my God, we did it. These were the birds. These were the two birds that we saw when we came in. And Sean was like, and I felt so bad because the babysitter came at 6:30. I didn't think I was going to be up for getting up right at 4:30. Anyway, we see these birds. They had just gotten off the roost and they're like scrambling up the road. And it's like, damn, those could have been our birds. But we beat them up here. Those were the birds. We did it. I got one.
Done.
Down goes Fraser. I did it. And that wasn't even that bad of a kick.
Yeah.
Is this what? Oh shoot.
That's 20 gauge.
Yeah. What's on the bottom here?
It's a it's a custom recoil pad to decrease the kick for you.
Yeah, it does really good.
Yeah. Kickies.
Kickies.
Thank you, Kickies.
Thank you, Kickies. Was it 2 years ago when I got my first bird? I had to like shift positions and I got all jacked up. And I didn't have the gun right here in the meaty part of my pit. I had it up here like on my collarbone. That hurt real bad. Oh yeah. Woohoo!
Wow. cool is that, huh?
Oh my God.
All right, let's go out there.
Okay. We did it! Check out this bird. Oh my God. Oh, they are gnarly when they are wet. Here's that fan, and he's got about, you said 11-inch beard? Yeah. And look at them spurs. Look at them spurs.
Let me hold up, let me see.
Let me hold the whole bird?
No, just the spurs so I can
Just
see
the
with the
spurs?
camera. Wow, honey, that's a 3-year-old bird all day
That's a
long.
3-year-old bird all day long, y'all. That's my bird right there. Do you want me to hold him up?
Sure. What do you think?
Oh my God, amazing.
All right, describe the hunt, babe. What happened?
Okay, this is like so exciting. So we get to the farm and it's late. It's 7 o'clock and I'm feeling a little bad, you know, that we didn't get out here earlier. And right as we pull onto the, like, we'll get into the farm, we see these 2 gobblers. They're like running up the road, and it's like, damn, those could have been, if we had gotten here really early, we would have been set up in this one location, right where they come off the roost, and we could have, like, in 15 minutes, the hunt would have been done, right? But, so we drive around, get to a barn park, and we unload as quick as we can. And I was really proud of myself because Sean's super fast, but I was right behind him. I kept up, okay? I was moving quick. I knew we were on a mission. We had to get up to this tree line to maybe cut these 2 birds off. So get up here. We're walking up a little bit further. Sean spots them, and we like set up real quick. Get in there. He starts calling. What'd you call for like
Maybe
20
10,
minutes?
10 to 15 minutes, yeah.
Like we weren't here long at all. And I just pulled out a deck of cards because we like to play knock in this house. So we were about to play a game of cards, and we saw the red. We saw the red pop up over the hill, and they were like running at us, barreling towards us. I could barely get my gloves on. Thank God I had the black thing on my head. But got it, like I just had enough time to get the gun in position and shoot. Like they were coming. They were coming and they were going. So got it. It was like what'd you say? 20-yard shot, 12-yard shot?
About 20 yards, yeah.
20 yards. Got him. Got my bird.
TSS loads in the 20 gauge. I've killed a lot of grouse over the years, and
That was a
snowshoes.
great gun. That did not hurt. We had the kickies on the stock, on the barrel, whatever, and I feel great. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go run a marathon.
All right, let's show the setup here. Here's the decoys. Dave Smith strutter with a Jake fan and the hen. Perfect setup, perfect. Just to recap on what Fanta said, I mean, it was very, very short hunt, and we like them that way, don't we?
No, that was the perfect hunt. That was perfect. Let's just keep it like that in the future. That was the most exciting hunt I've ever been on. Not that you've taken me out on maybe like 6 turkey hunts, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I got
it's maybe
one
5th or
bird
6th.
like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And this was super exciting. The weather's perfect today. It's not hot. It's nice, overcast, chilly. Our coffees will still be hot when we get back to the truck.
Yeah.
That is a choice situation.
So this was a really, really intense hunt for a lot of reasons. You know, I know where the birds roost, and we could not get here in time to be set up before the birds pitch off, so that was off the table. And I had to introduce Fanta to the babysitter for the first time. And we were
Super sweet
we have
gal.
snacks and drinks to sit here until noon. That was the plan. It's like 7:45 maybe, you know, not even. But you know, we spotted these birds about 700-800 yards over our right shoulder, and they were heading due east. So we went off to the west, circled around, parked by the barn, and this open field is not flat. It looks flat from a distance, but it's anything but. So we stayed in this little depression below the crest of this hill. And as we were working along the tree line, I said I'm gonna just inch up ahead, and I spotted the two longbeards going eastbound toward the tree line, and there's a hog wire fence about 10 yards in, so they're not going to want to cross that hog wire fence. I said if I just throw a few sweet nothings their way, they should turn around and come in hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, I asked Sean,
and that's what they did.
So is it I mean, is this bad news that they haven't shown up yet? And like I said, we were only in there for like 10 minutes. He's like, oh no, it could take a couple hours for them to get up here. It depends on how slow they're moving. But man, they came running in.
Once they locked in on those Dave Smith decoys, they came running breast just a waddling, you know, and one strut for a second there. And I wanted to get more pre-roll, but you know, once they got to a certain point, they get to within a certain bubble, a distance of your setup, and they start to get a little bit uneasy. And I said, hey, just take the strut on the left, and she made a perfect shot and dropped right in his tracks at 20 yards.
Oh my God!
The old Esch custom calls, you know, was the trick. And we were tucked in there nice and comfortable, and the decoy spread worked great, and she made a great shot. The rest is history. So they're very pretty when they're wet, but this is a big bird, and he's done a lot of breeding. I'm going to show this in the camera here.
Oh, yeah.
If you look on the breast, this bird has been doing a lot of breeding. So she shot the dominant tom, and
that's right, I did.
Yep, she shot the dominant bird, and he has, oh gosh, 1 1/8 inch spurs. That's a 3, possibly 4-year-old bird all day long. And even though it's the last day of the season here in early May, and this bird's been doing a lot of breeding, he probably still weighs 22 to 24 pounds and has close to 11-inch beard. So I'm really proud of you, baby.
Thanks.
Good job.
Oh my God, we did it. High five. Yeah.
Are you a turkey hunter now?
I'm a
bona fide?
I'm a bona fide turkey hunter, but I honestly, I feel something in my spirit. I feel something in my spirit for hunting.
Deep in your nucleus.
Think that like in my nucleus. So I'm excited for I'm excited for deer season.
Look at that. We got more turkey meat for the freezer.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Oh
so
my
rewarding.
gosh. And that's a big thick rope with beard.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is a bird that a lot of people would die to be able to harvest. I mean, and the last day, not even 30 minutes into the hunt from the time we left the truck until just now, it's been 35 minutes. Absolutely crazy. Congratulations, baby.
Thanks, honey. All right, that was good.